See if anybody is joining us. Hello, hello. Wait a few minutes to get started until we get some more folks here. Hello, hello. Well, even if we don't have anybody joining us quite yet, this video will be saved. So if you haven't joined me in real time, hi markers. All right. Don't know how many other folks are going to catch this in real time, markers. So I was just saying I'd go ahead and get started since the video gets saved anyway, right? So for the overall eclipse energies, I wanted to pull one of my knock knock affirmators. And these are pretty good little oracle cards. That's at least what I use them for. And the overall energy that I drew for this full moon eclipse in Capricorn for all signs, for all persons, is the story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. So, story of my life kind of has this connotation that you are the driving force behind how your life turns out. So this is a message for everyone. And it's really interesting that was an overall energy card, because this full moon eclipse overall happening in the sign of Capricorn is about examining your personal power. Yes, good. Yep, about lessons learned. Yes, markers, definitely. And the energy that it brings is to ask you to question yourself. Where are areas where you have given up your personal authority that you want to take it back? And so in the intuitive messages, I could definitely get this perception of wanting to take back personal authority and personal power, because I had like a seven of wands, like 7 fiery sticks. And I had to count them. I had the impression that was 7, but I had to stop and kind of count them in my mind's eye to make sure there were in fact 7. So what I get is this impression that in order to regain this sense of personal authority, of personal power, part of that process right now for a great many of us is establishing boundaries in interpersonal relationships. These could be business partnerships, friendships, familial relationships. They could be romantic relationships, situationships, but there is something that we have all learned when reflecting on the past where we feel like we've given up our personal power, our authority over how things turn out in our own lives. And so we have this Seven of Wands energy coming in, this feeling that we need to establish boundaries, that we need to defend what we believe in, and that could be what we want for ourselves that we have maybe let slide or been giving up on. And then the next image that I had was kind of associated with some Six of Swords energy, wanting to move out of a period of psychological conflict, of maybe not being able to express what your personal boundaries were, or ways in which you feel like you need to reestablish your personal sense of authority. And so really wanting to move on to a more peaceful psychological energy. And part of that could be by actually having these conversations. I did pick like a blue-green light here because I was perceiving that these conversations have an emotional tone for us. They're not overwhelmingly emotional, but they're standing up for the way that we have been feeling overall. So, boundaries, especially important. And I'm really excited to see. I'm just going to do some brief messages for each sign and check in with how everyone is doing and how this energy is going to be moving forward. So we'll go ahead and start here. These have been pre-shuffled. We're going to go ahead and start with Capricorn, whose sign this eclipse energy is in, and pre-shuffled for Cap. For Capricorn through Gemini, I apologize. Those readings are getting up. I am revising the manuscript for my master's thesis, and it is consuming a lot of my time and energy right now, but I have not forgotten about you, all right? So Capricorn on the bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. What's past, present, and future energies with this eclipse for Capricorn? And this wanted to come out too. So, oh, there we have. There we have. All right. So here we talk about exercising control over ourselves. We have some Emperor energy, major arcana, number 4. Kind of go in with that intuitive message about Seven of Wands energy, kind of standing your ground. He seems to have a good boundary, and he's intuitively guided too. So definitely having a boundary. Crown chakra, if there's been this conflict going on, we're going to be thinking about how we can get out of that, right? And get into smoother waters. And a way in which we're doing that, which is interesting, is having some Hierophant energy, number 5 in the major arcana. So getting in touch with spirituality or expert opinions on something, if there's a partnership, a business contract that you feel there hasn't been an equal give and take on, calling in experts to consult on the situation, and just really establishing your own boundaries, taking power back. The Emperor has a very good sense of self-control and authority, and the card there, authority. So very interesting, Capricorn. Consulting something that is beyond you, consulting experts in different fields, depending on what you're dealing with, maybe medical situation, but we're definitely taking control of the outcome and consulting those who are a little bit more in the know. We'll get a clarifier for each of those. And on the bottom for you, Capricorn, we do have Tower energy. So things that are no longer serving us, that weren't on a stable foundation, being cast away so that we can rebuild with something better and more solid. Why is the Emperor here for Capricorn? And we have, the Death card. All right. Number 13, 1 and 3 goes to 4 in numerology. So stability. Something has to come to an end that you are putting your foot down on, Capricorn. And we have these 2 4s here in your energy. So whatever ending this is going to lead to something that's definitely more solid. Why do we have crown chakra energy here for Capricorn? Crown chakra energy here for Capricorn. All right. We have the Page of Swords energy underneath the crown chakra. This could have a couple of meanings. On one hand, we could be dealing with someone who has been petty, has been immature, played games, maybe not been 100% truthful in their dealings. And there's just something that isn't right about the situation, and you just know it. And so something tells you that you need to look further in the situation. Other energies could be that you're needing to adopt a new perspective on the situation to figure it out so that you can have those boundaries in that new beginning. Why is the Hierophant here for Capricorn? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here for Capricorn? All right. And we'll take this. All right. Things have been very burdensome. 10 of Wands energy. 6 of Pentacles energy. Minor Arcana Libra card. There has not been equal give and take. The Sun, light, has been shed on some issues. This, I would say, 3 of Cups. This, I'm getting a partnership element from this. So there either has been a third party benefiting from a situation, or there are too many parties involved in the situation. And you want to take fast movement forward. So using some kind of wisdom or some kind of consultation from somebody else, because the way that this situation is going, Capricorn, you just really want to put your foot down. You're done with it. 1 and 1 doesn't equal 4, and things aren't adding up in some situation that you're dealing with, and you're just really, that things are not on the up and up. Having that 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and Page of Swords. So something has to come to an end. It may be the end of a situation, it may be the end of a contract, or it may be an end of the way that things have been going. So that, let's see what we have here. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, so that you can start a new cycle. So this may be renegotiating a contract. This may be leaving a relationship. This may be getting a second opinion on a medical situation. So that's what's kind of in your energy right now, Capricorn. All right. Give these folks a shuffle. And we'll see what's going on with Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Eclipse and Capricorn. And one of the things that's really important is to examine what house Capricorn falls in your birth chart. Because that is going to provide you with some kind of indication what aspect or what area of your life these energies are transpiring in. because it's not going to be the same for everybody, right? So especially examine where your ascendant sign is. That'll help you figure out those houses. Your house one is your ascendant. All right. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. And on the bottom of the deck for Aquarius, we have some Eight of Swords energies. So kind of feeling trapped in psychological prison. This is self-imposed, being stuck in your head, not being able to see your way out. What is some past, present, and future for this eclipse for Aquarius? Past, present. Oh, wow. Hot out the gate. Past, present, and future for Aquarius with the eclipse energy, full moon eclipse. Let's get two more for Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Yeah, we definitely had a jumper markers. It wanted to come out there. Oh, wow, that's a lot. But I see that the swords are at the bottom of it, kind of like they were with that bottom of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. So this is huge. This is huge. This is a chapter closing out. This is the world in traditional tarot. It's the universe in the psychic tarot oracle deck. There are things closing out for you. And Aquarius is also a fixed sign. And in the traditional depiction of that card, we do have the fixed signs, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio depicted in the four corners of that card. So something big is happening and you really resist change as a fixed sign. That's difficult for you. And oh my gosh. So, oh my goodness, this is just, there's a lot of stuff going on here for you, Aquarius. So this is definitely happening in a relationship as well. We have this union with the Lovers card, number 6. We have this union here. We have this spark. We have this balance. We have this harmony. And right after it, then we have this sacrifice. So we go from a 6 energy to a 12 energy where things started out as being very fairly balanced, very harmonious. And then they've gone by a 12 completely out of balance where one person is definitely having to sacrifice, having to get out of their comfort zone, having to compromise far more than the other person. And in all of that sacrifice and all of that compromise, this person is gaining new perspective on this initial energy. So what's interesting here is the way that these come out, having that Ace of Cups energy afterward, is in this situation where we have something going fairly balanced and then getting very out of balance. This Ace of Cups is like finding self-love again. So where we were looking for this in balance in a partnership that hasn't been balanced, we're now loving ourselves, using our intuition with this third eye chakra. And that is leading to this 2 of Pentacles energy, balancing, juggling, movement, choices and decisions, and 2 of Swords energy, mental conflict. So very strong energy here. That's very specific for Aquarius energy. There is a relationship in your life. It could be romantic, but it may be another type of relationship that just was very idealistically harmonious. It just seemed like it was everything, but it didn't turn out to be that way at all. And having the major arcana show up for you, fixed sign, this also tells me that this was a huge karmic lesson for you. And here we have using intuition and getting this seed of love again, starting with this Ace of Cups, like loving yourself because, or validating yourself because there hasn't been this equal give and take. And so then we find balance again where we found it with this other person. This situation didn't work out. We find that balance using intuition here with the third eye chakra, but it leads to an impasse here. What is to be done? So let's clarify what's going on. We're not going to clarify too much because it's very specific. We'll just get 3 cards here for Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on with Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? These 2 2s. Having the 2 2s and the 2 6s. Those may be significant or synchronicities for some of you. That's sacrifice, the hangman. Maybe this situation has been going on for a year or a couple of years with these 2 2s. But the universe, the 2 + 1 numerology, that's a 3. That's closing things out and balancing. So let's see what's going on here, Aquarius. All right. Let's get a couple cards to help Aquarius. And how many do we have here? 1, 2. Well, this is something that used to be very open, had a lot of promise. Perhaps you thought that this was a soulmate connection. Here, 6 with the 6. Very open, very vulnerable, very abundant, having a lot of promise for the future. But here we're at this 4 of Cups energy where it's just like, nope. Nope. Not open to this at all. Not open to this at all. So let's get one more and see what's going on, Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius. Yep, there's your energy. Knight of Swords energy. Coming in quick. Coming in quick. This hasn't been fulfilling. I see this as like past, present, future energy is like, this has not been fulfilling. You've been fulfilling your own cup. Literally, we have the 1 pouring into the 4 of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords energy, taking time out, been feeling conflicted about it. And what's going to break up this stalemate? You're going to come in and break up this stalemate. You're going to come in with a very clear decision, be very logical about it. Be careful not to be too cutting. Be careful not to be too cutting. Aquarius can weaponize their words pretty well, especially when they've been hurt. Aquarius is very giving. So I may caution you against that, but that's what's going on with you. A situation isn't working out. It wasn't what you thought that it was. You thought it was going to work out very successfully, be very balanced, very harmonious, very prosperous. There was a lot of trust involved in this situation, and the trust is gone because you've essentially had to deal with some things on your own. And that's not acknowledged. That's not validated. Your effort isn't acknowledged and validated. And so intuition and self-love have brought you to the point where you're like, no, this can't continue. But that creates some psychological and financial complications for you. But you're ready. You're ready to come through because you're tired of the situation being the way that it is. All right. So, wow, Aquarius, I wish you the best in what's going on with that situation. And we'll see. Maybe we'll have this post-eclipse energy. We'll have some better messages for you in terms of what you have on the horizon, once get that reading up for you. So let's check in on Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, I am getting pink for you as I'm closing my eyes and shuffling. Pink, pink, pink. You're feeling in your heart space. Pisces. Pisces in their heart space. Pisces in their heart space. Cotton candy, yeah. Yes. There's this song by Melanie Martinez called Carousel, and she says, "Why did you steal my cotton candy heart?" All right. And we'll cut and see what's going on with Pisces loved ones. Marker says, I know that song. Oh, beautiful balance. We have the Justice card for you for overall energy. So balancing the different elements of your life with divine guidance, with spiritual guidance, with energy. So that fifth element, if you will, is the divine. So let's get some past, present, and future energies for our Pisces loved ones. No jumpers yet. No jumpers yet. Oh, that one wanted to, so we'll let it come through. There's one. So first we have hope. Number 17, 1 and 7 adds 8. This is the star card of Aquarius. So there's definitely hope. I think there's hope in your heart right now, Pisces. Oh, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, Destiny in this deck. There is hope. And look at all this pink here. Look at all this pink. You're hoping that the Wheel of Fortune is going to fall in your favor in terms of bringing things that are comfortable and emotionally fulfilling. Let's get one more card. Whoa. Now it's getting messy. I'm really curious what's going on. A lot of big stuff happening right now, Pisces. A lot of big stuff happening. Oh my goodness. One more. Come on, let's get one more. Well, there's a story. All right, yes. And it's love. So we want to move past this 5 of Swords energy where we're feeling trapped, feel like relationships are just conflict and conflict and conflict. It's psychologically exhausting. We want fulfillment of our wishes. 9 of Cups energy in partnerships and alliances, which is 3 of Wands energy. So waiting for your ships to come in. And I think this is very much related to this hope and destiny, Pisces. And there's pink in this partnership too. So there we go, echoing that heart space. So let's clarify these messages for Pisces. Clarify these messages for Pisces. What do we need to know about hope and destiny with partnerships and alliances? Overcoming conflict and defeat to get to the fulfillment of wishes. And we'll go one more. All right. On the bottom of the deck for our clarifiers, Four of Swords energy, kind of taking a time out to try to heal, to try to get focus. So give us some clarification on the hope, destiny, and partnerships. And there we have a bunch. So we've been very much in our head. We've had so many sleepless nights, maybe tears, maybe nightmares, maybe longing. And then there's Nine of Cups. We just really want this wish fulfillment in terms of relationships. Okay. Seven of Swords energy. And then that goes with that conflict and defeat. People haven't been honest. People have taken from your heart, Pisces. People have taken, there have been so many choices. It's confusing to know which one is the right choice to make. Two of Swords energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Journey of Love oracle. They're pre-shuffled. So what is a soulmate message for Pisces with this? Oh, and it jumped right out. Fire and Ice. This is card number 37. 3 and 7 add to 10 reduces to 1 in the traditional tarot. Excuse me, in numerology. And this being a 1, this is a new cycle. This is definitely a new cycle. Destiny is turning in your favor. And with Fire and Ice, there may have been these situations that were confusing. They may have been so different. Like one type of relationship or one type of person, you may have thought, oh, well, you know, I really like this. But no, that didn't work out. So maybe the next person was the opposite in some way. They didn't have that, but you weren't sure what else you were looking for other than not that. So this Fire and Ice really talks about balancing of opposites. Okay. So, and that's been difficult. This has been a balancing of opposites for you. Like, am I going to find that person? Am I not going to find that person? Is this the person I want? Or is that the person that I want? Choices can be confusing. And this is telling you there is a lot to learn from functioning in this consideration of polar opposites. And that could be part of why we have a lot of this conflict, this sleepless nights, maybe bad dreams. But with the 5 to the 7, now we're back at 2, which is a personally empowering choice. Fire and Ice, numerologically corresponding to number 1. Ultimately, the choice is yours to go to your fulfillment of wishes. So my advice to you, Pisces, is that the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor, but be aware of your own agency, of your own tendency to maybe compare people to the previous person you were with rather than considering them as a whole. Like maybe the last person that really broke your heart just never wanted to leave the house. So the person that you go for after that wants to be gone from the house all the time, and they're a slob and there's dirty dishes in the sink, and you don't want that either. It's too extreme. Okay, so just be aware of that, or your tendency to be able to seek situations like that. Like, look deeper. You have more choices. You have more choices. Don't limit yourself to balancing opposing forces, okay? So let's see what is going on for Aries. see how Aries is doing. Have quite a few Aries in my life. We have a sister, and a best friend, and some other friends. And it's interesting to see how these energies play out, because Capricorn is a cardinal sign. And so these energies are really going to affect those other cardinal signs. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, as well as Capricorn itself, because of some energies that occur based on those positions in the sky. So help us figure out what's going on with Aries. And we'll go one more. They're now becoming hard to shuffle. And I don't tend to read upside down cards or the inverted meanings, because I would prefer to go see what else is going on around them, and interpret the energies that way. So we're very much in our head with the 7 crown chakra energy. Thinking about your personal path. 7 is a personal number. So what is some overall energy for Aries for this eclipse energy? Oh boy. Okay. So we have 4 of Cups energy, boredom and discontent, not really being emotionally very open. And 5 of Pentacles energy, feeling maybe a little left out in the cold, or maybe left somebody else out in the cold because of discontent and boredom. Because our next card is that 3 of Wands energy, partnerships and alliances, waiting for ships to come in. And then we have 8 of Swords energy, trapped in fear. So, we don't feel like we're taking power back here, but maybe look at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Strength card. So, that's really interesting. Let's clarify those messages. It's not very specific. Help me clarify these messages for Aries. Why is there the 4 of Cups energy? 5 of Pentacles energy. 3 of Wands energy. Oh. And 8 of Swords energy. One more. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Aries. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Pentacles, being willing to put the work in. Maybe this is work related or school related for you. Something you put work into. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay. All right. Wow. We have one more. Oh, goodness. Okay, now we have a story. So on the bottom of that, there's the High Priestess energy, number 2. So this is related to love, a loving relationship, an interpersonal relationship. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Where because of passions, Ace of Wands energy, there has been a lot of conflict, people not being on the same page, Five of Wands energy, and a lot of fighting, psychological conflict, which has caused you to retreat and really think about things, Aries, regarding Three of Pentacles, building partnerships under the Three of Wands energy, and Seven of Cups, making the right choice. So, wow, let's get you a soulmate card. Let's get you a soulmate card. Soulmate card for Aries. Soulmate card for Aries. Soulmate card for Aries. One more shuffle. A soulmate card for Aries. Well, these are crazy. They just don't want to mix. Wow, a lot of conflict. Okay. Okay. We have Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky, number 48. 4 and 8 goes to 12. 1 and 2 adds to 3 in numerology. And Acceptance, number 55. 5 and 5 adds 10, reduces to 1. So, getting a clear message here. There is someone, Aries, that you're dealing with that is very, very different from you, fundamentally different from you. And while that may have been a source of passion and attraction, it has also created a tremendous amount of conflict that you really don't want. And what's interesting is here we have this Hermit energy along with acceptance, and that reducing to 1. It's accepting that solitude is probably your best choice in this situation. So there may be an ending coming up for some Aries here in a situation. It may not necessarily be a romantic partnership. It may be a business partnership, a creative collaboration, really also with that mutual admiration of the Two of Cups and that creative energy of that Ace of Wands. But you can see that having that creative energy is also a lot of conflict. So Aries may be another fire sign you're dealing with, another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, where there's some kind of shared passion, some kind of creativity, but really that's not in the best interest of the partnership. Okay. So let me shuffle these back in and see what's going on for our Taurus loved ones. Taurus loved ones. Oh, we had this power card jump out, the Strength card. So right off the bat, Taurus, you are trying to hold back. You are trying to hold back and wanting successful movement forward in something. I'm getting a sense that you are pissed off about something and you are trying to hold back. So let's get this shuffled back in and see what else is going on for you. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not too bad, Taurus. You're having such a great season for your birthday season. Cancer's supposed to, overall be good energy for you, but Yeah, for some of you, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of conflict on the home front, conflict with your children, maybe conflict with a partner, conflict with your parents, conflict with siblings. There's a little bit of conflict going on in what I would characterize as the family. Whoever that is to you. Whoever that is to you. And I did see Ace of Pentacles as I was shuffling here. So hopefully, yeah, that retrograde markers. It's true. That retrograde is messy. Blame it on that. Well, yeah, sometimes we can be really susceptible to what's going on with these transits. Especially, we have 6 different bodies in retrograde right now. So, all right, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you, loved ones. On the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands, energy, accelerated motion, wanting some fast communication, or fast communication is coming into you. Fast communication. You may not see this coming. What's some energy for Taurus with the eclipse energy? What's some, that flung out. We had some others that tried to. Definitely embodying this high priestess, trying to use the intuition. That being a number 2, there's some kind of decision or some kind of situation that you're considering back and forth and trying to use your intuition on. What else is in Taurus's energy for this eclipse? Full moon. What else is in Taurus's energy for the full moon eclipse? Taurus's energy. Okay, there we go. Solar plexus chakra, number 3. So trying to be confident and assured and use intuition to figure out things. This is the moon card. Number 18, 1 and 8 goes to 9 in numerology. You could be dealing with a Pisces or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. But you're definitely trying to use your intuition because you think that not everything is as it seems. Not everything is out in the open. There may be some secrets. There may be some information that you don't know about a situation. And with that solar plexus chakra, I'm getting that you're kind of confident that that's true. You're kind of confident that that's true. On the bottom of the deck, we have the hermit energy, so solitude. So you kind of stepping back from a situation and use your intuition to try to figure out if there's a secret or something that you don't know about. So let's get, yeah, hermit energy, yeah. I'm not a Taurus markers, but I definitely am feeling that hermit energy this Cancer season. But I'm okay with it. It feels nice. It's like taking rest and relaxation and almost like being on a sabbatical. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Why are they using their intuition and trying to be confident to find out about secrets or the unseen? All right. Let's see. One more shuffle and we'll get these clarifications. All right, on the bottom of the deck, oh dear, we have 9 of Swords energy. Having some sleepless nights, being worried, having some anxiety about this situation is, and I feel like that needs to go with the intuition. That's why we're trying to use our intuition. Okay, help us clarify the intuition, solar plexus chakra, and the moon for Taurus. There's two that want to go sideways. There's that hermit energy again. Oh my gosh. So whatever this 9 of Swords is, has been a tremendous burden on you. 10 of Wands energy that you just really feel like you can't take anymore. It's eating away at your confidence. And so here we are taking this departure, doing some soul searching to try to get the answer to this moon card. And on the bottom of the deck with that, we have Judgment, which is either could be a reconciliation. Yeah, double hermits. That's right, markers. It could be a reconciliation, a truth is being called, a final decision is being made. So one more on the moon. Okay. Oh, we have 9 of Wands energy, feeling wounded and weary. And let's get one more. Why do we have the 9 of Wands here with the moon? 9 of Wands with the moon, and here's a little fan. Oh my goodness. So we have a 9 of Wands with the moon because this is dealing with a situation, either someone that you feel completely vulnerable with, that you've been completely open and honest with, somebody that you've known for a long time, somebody that you feel is a soulmate. It could also be somebody that you may have children with. And the 9 of Pentacles energy, maybe wondering if you are better by yourself, or maybe they think they are better by themselves, and trying to find balance, trying to do some healing. That could be why you're in this hermit energy. And then Queen of Pentacles energy is very much Taurus energy, to try to feel stable, to try to feel secure and nurturing, and have the fulfillment of wishes there. So soul searching and healing is coming, Taurus, where you're going to get back to feeling healthy, feeling balanced, feeling prosperous, feeling like you can manage things on your own. And this doesn't necessarily mean that a situation with someone is ending. It could just be that in this moon energy during this hermit period, that you're gaining some perspective on the situation that will really help you to see past the way you're feeling about it right now. Okay. So that's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but that 6 of Cups can mean a lot of different things, and that's where the situation is going to be divergent for people. It could have something to do with your childhood, so this could be a family burden that's going on. This could be a romantic burden, soulmate burden, whatever. So I hope that was helpful. It's probably just confirming what you've already been feeling about your own energies, that you're kind of taking a time out and doing a little bit of soul searching. That moon could also be your dark night of the soul, Taurus, where you're figuring things out. So, oh, you're welcome, markers. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. And I just saw the heart chakra pop out there. Let's see if it comes up again. Gemini and their heart chakra. Okay. Gemini. And what do we have on the bottom of the deck for Gemini? Ooh. Ooh, third eye chakra. So using some intuition, being open to messages, prayer, meditation. What is Gemini's overall energy? Oh, and we have a few here. So what came out first? We've been suffering in silence. 9 of Swords energy. Also very conflicted, having trouble sleeping, maybe nightmares, a lot of anxiety. Light, this is the Sun card, 1 and 9, add to 10, reduced to 1 in numerology. So really wanting things to be happy, maybe wanting light shed on some issues. Okay. Okay, this is kind of specific. What I see something very specific here. Okay, for some of you Gemini, there is somebody that makes you feel like the Sun card. Someone that you feel very abundant with, very happy with, there's the bottom of the deck, balanced with. And you are up in your head because there is an issue with one too many people in the situation. Let's clarify this message. Scandalous. What is going on? And you're suffering in silence about it, Gemini. Why is Gemini suffering in silence? With the Sun energy, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Why is Gemini suffering in silence? The Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Why is Gemini suffering in silence? The Sun, 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. And let's clarify these messages. So at the bottom of the deck, there we have that 6 of Cups card again. So 6 of Cups energy, this is somebody that you trust very, very much. You may know them from childhood. This may be a family situation where they're suffering in silence. There's maybe something that you can't share with your family. Or you really feel like you have like a soulmate connection to this person. So why are we suffering in silence, Gemini? We're suffering in silence because we're trying to be on our own and be okay with it right now. 9 of Pentacles energy and love ourselves, but we're feeling love here, divinely guided love. And 3 of Wands, kind of waiting for our ships to come in a partnership. Okay. Why is the Sun card here for Gemini? Why is the Sun card here? Oh my goodness. The Sun card again with the 3 of Pentacles, building a relationship. 4 of Wands, that's stable. This is the 11 again. Seeing that 6 of Cups at the bottom with that. This could be a soulmate twin flame situation. Also, getting the Sun twice, and the Sun being associated with the sign of Leo, which is ruled by the Sun, there may be some change with this 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. Waiting for ships to come in. There's been some kind of investment. This may be something that's separated with the suffering and silence that's going to come together in Leo season for you, Gemini. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Why is the 3 of Cups here? Oh, okay. Well, there may be 3 different people involved in this situation. Knight of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In King of Cups energy, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wow. Okay. For the 3, there may be someone who has 3 people in this situation. That's going to make sense for somebody. Oh gosh. And then we have 7 of Cups on the bottom, choices. Oh my goodness. What's up with this mental conflict for Gemini? Mental conflict for Gemini. Clarify this mental conflict for Gemini. You just want to move into calmer waters. Which is where, oh my gosh, to the 2 of Cups. After a truth is spoken, positive movement forward with passion, manifesting the right choice. No more conflict. Oh my gosh. Or this Knight of Swords may be the person who brings in the Tower. We don't have a Knight of Swords up here. Maybe the person who brings in the Tower and is willing to go to a higher level of commitment, Taurus energy. Oh my goodness. Well, I tend to read love a lot. And so there's at least one Gemini out there that read is going to make sense to. And oh my goodness, all I have to say is whoever has all those options, Taurus season was really productive for that energy for you. So, wow. I hope that helps, Gemini. Oh, and I'm going to go back to the bottom of the deck. That Knight of Swords energy that came in and brought the Tower as we were going off the bottom of the deck could be a Libra. So let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer. I hope for Cancer loved ones that emergence activation helps. It kind of really went with the reading that was going on in terms of the cards. So makes me happy for you. My cards are not happy at the way I'm bending them, so I'm going to switch up and shuffle a little differently. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. All right. Let's see what is going on with Cancer. Oh my gosh. On the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Swords energy. So that came up in the overall for the month. That was in your energy, Cancer. Either you're wearing a mask or somebody else is. So what's going on with Cancer? Oh, there we go. So we have the Moon card first because we had this fan come out. So we have the Moon card first. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I think of this as being more of the shadow side of that Moon energy. The 1 and 8 add to 9. This is an individual part of a journey. So kind of like a dark night of a soul. And we also have 2 of Wands energy and 7 of Wands energy. So waiting, feeling like stuck at an impasse, have a decision to make. And then we have this 7 of Wands energy, which can be defensive. And it could be about establishing boundaries after doing some soul searching that's been taking a while. And closing out an old chapter to head toward your 9 of Cups, the fulfillment of wishes with the World here. So, okay, that makes more sense now. Especially given that Cancer and Capricorn are opposites. And we have Sun in Cancer right now. But we have that moon, the full moon in Capricorn, which is opposite your sign. And so I would also look at your moon placement, Cancer. And also your ascendant sign, so you can see where that Capricorn energy, which house it's coming into, what aspect of your life. Okay, so let's clarify these messages for Cancer. Clarify for Cancer. Okay. Why is the moon in the waiting game here for Cancer? Why is the moon in the two? Oh, no, too many. There we go. That's more like it. So we've needed to take a time out, Four of Swords energy, which I'm going to put there with the Dark Night of the Soul and the waiting game, like really exploring things on a deep level regarding love. Regarding love. Why do we have the Seven of Wands with the Knight of Cups? Okay. Because feeling conflicted, 2 8s here, feeling conflicted and wanting to put the work in for a relationship. Why do we have the World here? Why is the World here for Cancer? Why is the World here? That was messy. What's going on, Cancer? Why is the World here for Cancer? Why is the World here? The Empress. A chapter needs to be closed out so that that love area of your life will be abundant. Here we have Three of Swords energy. So the Empress kind of heals that divine feminine energy. And then I said healing. There we have the star right underneath it and the Temperance card. Why do we have the Nine of Cups here? What do we need for the Nine of Cups for Cancer? What do we need for the Nine of Cups for Cancer? Okay. The Nine of Cups for you is passion and stability, which are almost opposing forces, right? But here, in clarifying what's going on with this chapter closing out, the Star and Temperance are both about balance and healing. They're both about balance and healing. So finding some balance. And then on the bottom of that, there we have the Hermit. Okay. So you need to spend some time on your own before you get back into a relationship, Cancer. Wow. That was very specific. Very, very, very specific. I hope that somebody all right. Leo. I gotta shuffle these in between. I think it was awesome for Cancer 2 markers. And that's what's beautiful about us having this energy with the full moon eclipse and having that Saturn retrograde with karma. A lot of things we just really need to finish examining so that we can learn everything that we were meant to learn from them and then close them out so that we can embrace what's next. And Cancers are some very resilient people. And what always astonishes me is a Cancer never really understands how strong they are as a person, how independent they are as a person, because they're so focused on caring for others. But amazing, yeah, amazing messages for Cancer. Okay. So those are just shuffled in. We'll go ahead and get our general messages for Leo. Yeah, I'm curious if there are any other Leos out there that are kind of feeling that hermit energy. And I'm a second decanate of Leo, so I'm not a Cancer Leo or a Virgo Leo. I'm right in the middle. But I do have Cancer and Virgo in my chart. So I don't know, but it hasn't been bad hermit. It's been like Hermit, Four of Swords, Temperance. Leo's in your 12th house. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there's stuff happening in your 12th coming up here. More activity in it in the Leo season. Always a hermit though. I have my moments. I'm more comfortable in hermit energy than in a lot of big group energy. But I hold my own if I have to. That's the Leo in me. Nobody knows how nerve-wracking it actually is for me. All right. So for Leo, the bottom of the deck, number 2, sacral chakra energy. So healing some old stuff. Healing old stuff. What is Leo's energy for the Capricorn full moon eclipse? What is Leo's energy for the Capricorn full moon eclipse? What else is going to shoot out there? That's probably that sacral chakra. Oh, no. 2 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles, feeling like you're juggling, feeling like you're waiting, feeling like things are at a very precarious balance right now, Leo. What else is Leo's energy for the Capricorn full moon eclipse? Okay. Wanting a new beginning, wanting a new offer. This could be a new job, a new residence, a new relationship. Wanting that to come in. Something that you can grow and nurture, but you feel like you are waiting, or there's some choice that needs to be made before that can go ahead and move forward. Okay, so we have 2 Pentacles here, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Pentacles, positive movement forward. So this could be a new job. This could be, for me, I know I'm finishing up my master's degree, so I can see that clearly here. I'm waiting to finish that up, so I have this new beginning. But for others, that's also going to be tangibly related. It's going to be a new job, a new start, reaching a new level. Oh my gosh. Ronnie said waiting for all 3, new job, new love, and residence. Samesies, cyber high five. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Okay, well, it's not just me. It is not just me. And look, on the bottom of the clarifying deck, there's that Ace of Wands, very passionate energy, but Hanged Man been kind of just hanging in there waiting. All right. What do we have? 2 of Pentacles for Leo. King of Swords energy. So this is air energy. This is maturity. This is really testing how well you have leveled up. Like this situation is testing how well you have leveled up at being able to make these decisions wisely, about making these decisions practically, making these decisions logically. And on the bottom there, we have the Temperance card, again, trying to make these balanced, rational decisions. Why do we have Ace of Pentacles energy here for Leo? Oh, and we had a few. Okay. So there's a situation where someone hasn't been completely honest or forthcoming, or maybe a little petty or immature. And this has created a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, maybe bad dreams, sleepless nights. Maybe you've been up crying about it. and you're just done. You're done. You want it to be done and over with, tired of the conflict. There may be this sense of defeat, but you're like, all three again, narcissists. Oh my gosh. We may need to do a private reading for you, Ronnie, because I don't know, like the energy is so crazy here. You're just done. You're ready to walk away from it. And walking away from it, 6 of Wands energy, which is some Libra energy, will make you feel victorious and moving on to healing. To healing broken heart energy here. Wow. Okay. Why do we have this waiting game here? What are we waiting for, Leo? What are we waiting for? And I'm going to finish through the deck and see what all comes out. So we had a couple. So, oh my gosh. We are waiting for reunion or celebration. Okay, this is very specific. This isn't going to be for everybody. Some of this, now you have to understand, these are general, right? So they're not specifically crafted personal readings where I get in touch with your energies, but sometimes they may be very specific messages for very specific people. Okay, somebody is waiting on someone in their circle of friends that maybe they've known since childhood, or that they believe is a soulmate, or somebody from the past that they've dated before or had children with, to hook up with them, the lovers, to make a choice to hook up with them or get back together with them, that they think is a soulmate. Wow, let's get more on that. I'm going to go back. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? The King of Swords, the Knight of Cups. You are not open to whoever this Page of Swords energy was. You're not open to that, even if they came through with like an apology or an offer. Why do we have the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here for Leo? Why is the Three of Cups here for Leo? Three of Cups here for Leo. Okay. Three of Cups here because we want to be by ourselves, or we have spent some time soul searching and have come to a truth about the Emperor. This is card number 4. This can be divine masculine, or this card can represent the sign of Aries. Overall, the energy is just controlling. And Knight of Pentacles energy, wanting something that's stable. So let's get a soulmate message on that, Leo. That's really interesting. Or maybe that's where we found this clarity. For those of you that aren't dealing with a specific person, is friends have really reminded us about who we are. People who've known us for a long time. This is who you are, you know. I couldn't see you with a person like this, or they've changed you and you're not the person I remember. And, you know, you need to get back to being the person that you are, not the person that this controlling person has made you, this game playing person. Okay. And one more soulmate message for Leo. Let's see what we got here. We have a Legacy of Light, number 53. So 5 and 3 add to 8 in numerology. That's transformative. Legacy of Light is reminding you who you are and where you came from. So I think this is more in reference to, and then look at the bottom, you have Earth Angel. You need to get back in touch with your people, with whoever your soul tribe is. The people who know you, the people who've been through things with you, the people who love you, who know you for all your faults. Maybe people that you've known since childhood, could be siblings, could be whatever, to help you get back in touch with who you are, with this legacy of light, because you're an earth angel. And that's how you're going to attract the right kind of situation, the right kind of love that you're looking for. Okay. And not somebody who's going to play head games with you and take advantage of you. So there's a lot of air energy here. Could be dealing with an air sign that you've had this conflict with. So not sure how that's going to resonate, but hopefully some of that resonates for at least one person. Okay. So we are on Virgo loved ones, and also Leo. For the month of August, there will be the little bonus for a birthday reading. So you won't want to forget to check that out. That'll be a little extended part of your August monthly soulmate journey reading. So let's see what's going on for Virgo loved ones. What's going on for Virgos? And oh, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for joining today. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgo. Virgo may be feeling this earthy moon energy, but also, again, moon placement is something that you want to check out in your own natal chart to see how this is really going to be affecting you. Thank you, markers. Yeah, we're on Virgo. Virgo. What's going on with Virgo for the eclipse energy? What's going on with Virgo? So on the bottom of the deck, Virgo, accelerated motion, wanting incoming communication. This is really interesting because this came up for Taurus too, I think. Was that Taurus? I don't know. I don't remember markers, but I seem to remember that coming up for another earth sign. So that would be interesting. Virgo rising. Well, that's double message that there's some kind of communication that's going to come in. All right. So let's see. Let's get information about Virgo's energy for this eclipse. Virgo's overall energy for this eclipse. Full moon eclipse in Capricorn. Let's see. Virgo's energy. Oh, there's finally one. Oh, wanting a new beginning, new offer, new opportunity. Okay. So we have Ace of Pentacles energy. We have wanting this new opportunity, new beginning, could be something material. We have Nine of Pentacles energy, material harvest. This is personal abundance. This is feeling personally powerful, personally healthy, personally capable. And that's really interesting because that's kind of what this Capricorn energy is about, is coming into this sense of personal power. And then we have the Four of Wands energy. This is about creating stability in your home environment, but feeling empowered, maybe having a new chapter. And at the bottom there, we're using what we know to try to accomplish that, getting in touch with the crown chakra. So let's clarify these messages. And see what is going on for Virgo. Virgo. What's going on for the sign of Virgo? Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happiness. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles here for Virgo? Ace of Pentacles here for Virgo. Ace of Pentacles here. 10 of Cups. Wanting that happy home. Again, wanting a happy home. So this is a domestic. This eclipse is bringing some kind of prosperity and happiness in your domestic sphere. Why do we have the 9 of Pentacles here? Oh, okay, we got a little story. Okay. So we may have had to hold on to money, which was a struggle. May have had to hold on to money to build up money, which has been a struggle. And waiting for that to mature, waiting for results to come in from that. They've taken a long time, but it's led to the fulfillment of wishes on the home front. So some of you, Virgo, may have been saving for a new house, been saving to move to a new job, been saving money that you've been earning rather than depending on a partner to contribute overall. And it's looking really good. Here we have at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands energy, which is some fire energy, which is movement, action, capability. And also the Queen of Wands is able to manage doing a lot of things at once. And so really embodying this energy and having that come up in us approaching Leo season. I think that the 7 of Pentacles, that this 7 is going to be you waiting the month of July. But by the time we get into Leo season in August, you're going to see this emotional fulfillment come in. First is, oh, my wishes came true. And oh, look at this bliss and stability. It'll be like a new chapter or a new beginning for you. Okay, Virgo? So excellent, excellent, excellent message for Virgo. Excellent message. Let's see. Where are we at now? Well, my app on my phone is being dumb. So I'm sorry, I can't see anybody right now in the chat function. I'm trying to get there right now. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I'm back. So hopefully that was helpful for Virgo energy. Let's see what's going on with Libra. What's going on with Libra? After Libra, we will have Scorpio and Sagittarius, and then we'll be signing off. If you weren't able to join this video for your sign, just kind of go on back. We go through starting with Capricorn, one at a time. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra is also a cardinal sign. This eclipse will be happening in cardinal sign of Capricorn. So probably feeling some more changes there. And one more for Libra. And I've seen the Judgment card come up a couple of times in this pre-shuffle, just as I glanced around. So it'd be interesting. Oh, and there it was. Be interesting to see. In Libra, this comes down to a new opportunity. Could be a new job, new home. So let's see what's going on with Libra's energy for this eclipse. full moon, and there were 3 cards right there. Oh, okay. So Libra, there you are. You have taken emotional withdrawal. 8 of Cups, walked away from focus on partnerships and alliances to find your balance. I don't think that could be any clearer, Libra. Let's clarify those messages because that's huge. And then look, on the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords energy, as well as this 9 of Wands energy, which is solo, which is restorative. Okay, so Libra, you're definitely taking time out. And, you know, relationships and partnerships are so very integral to your sense of happiness, to your sense of balance and being, Libra, that being able to do that for you is very, very challenging. So I hope that this has been empowering and fruitful for you, Libra. Why is Libra taking time out and walking away from partnerships and alliances to seek balance? Why is Libra emotionally withdrawing, taking time out from partnerships and alliances to seek balance? Wow, this is just a very clear message to me. All right, let's see what clarification we have. On the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. So 6 of Pentacles is like the minor arcana reflection of that balance card. Okay, let me pull these up. We'll take a look at them together. This balance card, Justice in Traditional Tarot, is the card of Libra. It typically has a picture of scales on it. And so these cards, again, same energy. Same energy. So really wanting an equal give and take in a partnership. And that hasn't really, in your estimation, hasn't manifested itself for you, Libra. Okay. So why do we have 8 of Cups energy here for Libra? Why do we have 8 of Cups energy? Because of 7 of Swords energy. So you feel like people have taken and taken and taken away from you. Or maybe you have in the past taken advantage of other people and not been completely honest. Why do we have 3 of Wands energy, Libra? Why do we have 3 of Wands energy? Why do we have 3 of Wands energy? And this one popped sideways because we have a choice to make. We have a choice to make. And I'm getting more of the energy that for Libra, you're the one that's been taken advantage of. We have a choice to make. And look what we have on the bottom of the deck. We have 2 of Swords energy. So again, a decision to make that is going to require strength. Okay, so why do we have the Balance card? Why do we have the Libra card here? Why do we have the Balance card? Why do we have the Balance card? Libra energy. Why do we have the Libra energy here? And we had Flipper. Okay. Because your heart's desire is to just go all in on a new beginning. Just go all in on a new beginning. That is why you're trying to be balanced. Because maybe you have gone all in on a new beginning before you realized that this wasn't a good idea. This person wasn't honest. This person wasn't fair. This person just cared about themselves and wanted to come up for themselves at all costs. So that's kind of a caution to you, because it creates burden and it requires you to balance things. You need to use your intuition and be stable, make wise choices when it comes to love, and learn how to be stable on your own. So, wow, Libra, that's kind of really empowering energy for you, though, because Libra, very much like Cancer, doesn't realize how strong they really are. Libras have some beautiful, beautiful energy. And I think this is, again, cardinal sign, putting up boundaries and taking your power back. Oh, thank you. This is the Gilded Tarot. Sometimes I've seen them called the Easy Tarot. Yeah, I like that full card too. I like that full card too, Marker. So Libra, it looks like you're taking your personal power back and doing some soul searching and some healing from situations that haven't been positive for you. Let's get Scorpio's energy. What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio with this eclipse full moon energy? Scorpio, please. What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? Eclipse full moon energy for Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? All right. What is Scorpio's energy for the full moon eclipse? Whoa, and we had Hermit and Three of Pentacles pop out there. Let's get one more. One more card for Scorpio's energy. One more card for Scorpio's energy. And we had the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So you've taken some time out here with this Hermit energy, Scorpio. Done your soul searching, done your healing, found some answers. And you're ready to get back to collaboration and partnership in material projects. And Eight of Pentacles, you are ready to level up and move forward in a way that will produce your 10 of Pentacles, your tangible results for that. So let's clarify those messages there. All right. Why do we have this Hermit, Three of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio? Why do we have Hermit, Three of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, Marker, I'm a Scorpio moon. So I'm like, I kind of get this too. It's really, really hard to not, when you're reading these general energies, sometimes I'll go back because I don't remember really what I'm saying. I'm kind of half in, half out when I give us our readings. And I'll have to rewatch them to see what they said for the things that resonate with my placements. Because I literally, when I'm done going live, especially going through all the signs, I don't remember what I said. All right, one more for Scorpio. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, happiness, fulfillment. After 10 of Swords, defeat, feeling defeated. Why do we have this Hermit card for Scorpio? Why do we have this Hermit card for Scorpio? Not quite. Why do we have this Hermit card coming out for Scorpio? Because we are learning how to master our passions, Scorpio, with that King of Wands energy. And being healthy and prosperous and abundant on our own. So double the 9. Double the 9 energy here with that Hermit and that 9 of Pentacles. Why do we have the 3 of Pentacles here? Why is the 3 of Pentacles here for Scorpio? And we had some flip. 3 flipped here. It's been a burden but we have come to a new perspective or a new truth, and we're coming out of the cold. And bottom of that, Tower moment. Yeah, something happened that really caused a change here. And why do we have 8 of Pentacles for Scorpio? Why do we have 8 of Pentacles for Scorpio? 8 of Pentacles for Scorpio. Getting back in control. Getting back in control. And Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Moving forward stably. We also under that have King of Cups energy, which is whether masculine or feminine, that's Cups energy. That's water for you, Scorpio. This is getting in touch, in balance with emotions. So your emotional self, and this, look at their Saturn. We have this Saturn retrograde right here. Some of you may be experiencing with that Tower moment some of these lessons that you've been working on the past couple months, Scorpio. For some of you, that may be a Saturn return. But essentially, what I'm getting from this is when things have been an emotional upheaval with you, Scorpio, it has interrupted your ability to manifest materially. And so you're getting back in control and getting back to a point where you feel in control of your emotions and are available to do that, are able to do that. Let's get a soulmate message for you, Scorpio. Soulmate message for Scorpio. Because that's a big thing that's been going on with Scorpio placements since that Scorpio full moon in April. I don't know about people with other Scorpio placements, but for my Scorpio moon, that was like a pivotal time of change and I've just been deep since then. Okay. Let's get a soulmate message for Scorpio. And on the bottom of this, by the way, I want you to know we have the Temple, and that goes with this Knight of Cups energy. Be good to yourself, be good to your body as a temple. And there's your card, becoming, all right, transformation, classical Scorpio energy. Things are changing, things are evolving, you're resolving karma, and you're coming into your power. Coming into your power. And, you know, for a Scorpio, isolating yourself is a form of establishing boundaries with that Hermit energy. And so that's the way I think, Scorpio, you're getting your personal power back, is by getting that much needed time to think and to sort things out for yourself. And having that water balancing your emotional state so that it is not affecting the other aspects of your life, like your ability to work or go to school or manage your home environment or whatever that is for you. That's very difficult to you because you feel things so very deeply on a soul level, Scorpio. So we're shuffling for Sag. Let's see how Sagittarius will do with this eclipse energy. Also, if you're Scorpio, Scorpio Sag cusp. I get the feeling that there's very divergent Sag energy out there that's going through things. Like Sages seem to be going through it, but like no two Sages are going through the same. They're maybe feeling confusion, feeling frustration, feeling whatever, but like the circumstances around that are so very different. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you, markers. All right. Sagittarius, what is going on? Wow. And I was just saying that about those Scorpio Sages cusps. Here we have the death card transformation. 1 in 3, 13 reduces to 4 in numerology. So things changing to create a sense of stability. Deep, deep changes. So things are coming to a close so that new things can begin in the life of our Sages. All right. So what's Sages overall energy for this full moon eclipse? What is Sages overall energy for the full moon eclipse? What is Sages overall energy? There's 2. Let's get one more for Sages overall energy. Sages overall energy. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of fighting going on around. We have 5 of Swords energy, feeling conflicted, feeling defeated, trying to use intuition with this third eye chakra and number 6, and trying to have confidence. Solar plexus chakra number 3, to have some kind of positive movement forward. The Chariot card number 7, Cancer energy. So what's really interesting is if we look at these cards, we have the color schemes the same, right? So whatever is going on around you, Sagittarius, is attacking your confidence, your pride, your sense of self, as well as creating tremendous conflict. This is the kind of like worry, anxiety, upset where you probably have headaches and feel sick to your stomach about things. But you really want to move forward. Movement, especially movement, these 5s, the stagnant energy is very, very difficult for Sagittarius. So you want this movement forward. You want this. And yeah, at the bottom of the deck here, we have 5 of Cups, feeling emotionally lost. And also if you mix the blue and yellow, you get green too. So, wow, very heavy energy, Sagittarius. Very heavy energy. Let's clarify these messages for Sagittarius. Let's clarify these messages for Sagittarius. Why are they feeling conflict and defeat with their third eye and their solar plexus? And how can they move forward successfully? So I'm going to move that back to the way it is, the way it came out here. Okay. Why is Sagittarius feeling conflict and defeat in their third eye and solar plexus? And how can they positively move forward? There's Sagittarius feeling conflict in their third eye, solar plexus. And how can they confidently move forward? All right, let's see what we have here. On the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords, so kind of taking a break. Oh, gosh. And we have 9 of Swords, and the Fool, and the Hangman, and the 5 Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Oh, my goodness. So, okay. So, Sagittarius, you've been taking time out. You're trying to get your head straight. You're trying to heal. You're trying to be calm because you have been anxious. This is flat out anxiety. This is physical manifestations of anxiety, kind of like having the headaches and the stomach aches, about taking a leap of faith and a new beginning. But you're trying to gain perspective. You feel stuck. You feel heartbreak and emotional loss. You feel trapped. You feel that someone has been deceptive with you, or you don't want to be deceptive. You're trying to have strength and courage, but feeling like a wounded warrior. Yeah, trying to manage it all. Okay, so wow, some heavy energy, Sag. Why do we have the 5 of Swords for Sagittarius? Okay. We have King of Pentacles energy. So this is trying to make stable and sound financial decisions. There may be some conflict about them. Maybe something came to light about them. Why else do we have the King of Pentacles here? Let's clarify that King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles clarified by 8 of Wands. Yeah, there was some hasty communication that brought some things to light. And that's really what's created this. Like, almost like a conversation that just escalated out of control. Or a situation that escalated out of control. And with this 8 of Wands being communication based, we are in this Mercury retrograde right now. In a fire sign, Sag is a fire sign. You may check your Mercury placement, but it's in the sign of Leo right now. So there could be pride and ego getting in the way of conversations that are either work related, home related, something tangible, something material. And things have come to light. Maybe somebody's real idea or real opinion about something that's pretty harsh has come to light because of hasty communication that has created conflict. Why are the third eye and solar plexus chakra here for Sagittarius? Tower, yeah, anxiety. This whole situation has just caused things to topple down, and it's creating all this anxiety. And emotionally, you just want to walk away from it because you're tired of fighting and exhausted. Okay. Why do we have the Chariot here for Sagittarius? Chariot for Sagittarius. Okay. Because we want to take control of passion, which can really create conflict, and be more masterful of our emotions. So King of Cups energy here under the Triumph card, adopting kind of a Cancerian way of expressing things. And we still have that Moon card, additional Cancer energy there. So, yeah, something has really gone awry. Let's see if we can let's get 3 more cards on what happened for Sagittarius. Okay. So we have a high level of commitment, or a religion, religious community, work community, school community, or a higher level of commitment, emotionally walking away from it because there is tired and exhaustion. You're feeling like the wounded warrior. Okay, so let's get a soulmate message on that, Sagittarius, and see what we can do to help you through that. Okay. Get a soulmate message for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Help Sagittarius. Help Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? All right. And we have acceptance. Number 55. Oh, like anytime a 5 comes up for you, Sag, I feel sorry for you because that is like the most difficult energy for you. And there's 2 5s. That's double. Acceptance. Acceptance is about realizing that some things may need to change and to be okay with it. All right, acceptance from the journey of love. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You've made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world. And your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way? Past stately oaks and candles glow, the places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. So whatever may be changing, whatever may be this tower, this walking away from, it's definitely divinely guided. So this is a card of surrender. And what this energy is telling you to do is just to surrender to the flow of things. If you are feeling tired, if you feel like walking away and giving up on a situation, don't cry over spilled milk. Just accept that there is a better route for things to go, or maybe a better way of doing things. So maybe abrupt conversation has led to conflict. This tower is leading you to anxiety. You're wanting to take control back and have positive movement forward. Passion being ignited, being well suited with your emotions, adopting some of this Cancerian energy. And there's guidance that whatever change is coming, whether this is a new cycle, this is a conflict that you're overcoming with other people that is going to resolve positively, you're going to walk away from this being a conflict, walk away from traditional ways of thinking about it to get new perspective. Maybe that tower moment shook up some of your beliefs. Okay. So, but the warning is don't over spilled milk. This isn't necessarily a loss situation. So, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation of a conflict that happened. This could just be this retrograde energy, which has been kind of chaotic. But ultimately, whatever is going on is divinely guided. And so that acceptance card is just really telling you to surrender to it and to have faith and trust in it, that it will work out for your greatest good and your highest self. Okay, so those are the individual messages that I have for everyone for this energy. And I thank you so very much for checking this video out. I wanted to be able to get something up live. Oh, thank you, markers. I wanted to be able to get something up live because doing these final edits on my thesis manuscript, I really haven't had time to be able to devote to reading through everyone's sign and getting the other 6 readings up. So I wanted to get messages out, let you know that I'm sending love and light and healing to all of you loved ones. And thank you, markers, for good luck on my thesis. And I'm really hoping that with all of the transits that we have going on right now, that everybody's doing well. I've been sending specific prayers and meditations for love, for light, for healing, for everybody that has subscribed to my channel. So thank you and welcome to my soul tribe. And I also have an Instagram. The Instagram is soulmate_journey_empath. And while you don't see my face on camera, while you see my hands on camera here on YouTube, I do put pictures up on Instagram. I've been a little apprehensive because there have been people that have contacted me to be a brand ambassador, and I don't wear my crystals. And Mala, oh, thank you for the nails. Compliment their markers. I don't wear my stuff to make a fashion statement. I will only wear stones and crystals and metals that I'm feeling an affinity to. So I'm a little nervous about some of these messages that I've had on Instagram about being a brand ambassador because wearing crystals is a personal thing. It's a tool. It's not an accessory. At least to me, it's not. To people that it's an accessory, wow, like I just can't imagine being that close. So I'm kind of conflicted about that because I do wear the things that I have, and it's more the photos that I'm uploading to Instagram are more to educate people about what kind of energies the different crystals have, like what I'm using them for. Hi, Serena. Okay, now that I have Serena and markers both here, I need to figure out how I can make somebody a moderator. I don't know how to do that. How can I do that, Serena? All right, markers. I'm going to make you a moderator too. All right, there we go. Because I know both of you. I trust you. Serena, great friend. Markers, you and I are getting to know each other through all of this. And so I trust you. I don't think there's enough people to have trolls, but it can't hurt to have a moderator, right? So thank you both. It doesn't mean you always have to be here because I will try to check what's going on for my stuff too. So, oh, well, thank you. Thank you if you're willing to do it for me. I'm not really worried about it, but I figured I might as well go ahead and start with a couple of mods. Well, I thank you. Thank you, markers. I thank you guys for watching the channel. I appreciate your comments, any input that you have. I try to get back to them, but like I said, like these next couple of weeks, like until we get into early August or kind of my crunch time, I had to take a month and a half off from school and work back in March when my mother passed away to go back home to Washington State and deal with some things. And so I walked my graduation in May, but I need to get that thesis manuscript done. It's been orally defended and it's past contingent that my manuscript edits are done. So I'm going to get back to that, and I will get those other videos for Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini up as soon as I possibly can, loved ones. And the next time that we have some kind of powerful transit, like having the full moon eclipse, which is technically underway right now, then I will do these readings and just read overall energies and little advice, because each of these transits has some kind of impact in our lives. So thank you very much. I wish you love and light, loved ones, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.